We're looking at Californication by Red Hot Chili Peppers, and with the study you're going to get two video links. The one link you've obviously clicked, that's why you're watching this video. It's the tutorial. I'll show you what to play and how to play it. And the second video link is to take you to the original so you can hear how it sounds if you were in the band with the vocals and everything else. Also with the study, you've got the PDF file, which is going to have your chords. The nice easy chords, A minor and F, but they do some different voicings. I'll explain that shortly. And then also with this, you're going to have an audio file, which is going to have some bass, guitar, and drums with it. So you can actually get to play with bass and drums without the vocals and without the original guitar or Frasanti playing as well. So you get to be John for a short while. Okay. Now I'm going to play along with the backtrack just so you get an idea of it. And it should sound something like this. Stopped it on the A minor, so the video or the audio track that's along with this video will have that bass and drums with a hint of guitar so you can play along with it. Okay, now let's get to the song. You've got your PDF somewhere in front of you, print it out so you can see what it do. We're going to focus on the fretting hand. The finger notation is very, very important. And we're going to play an arpeggiated A minor. Now, arpeggiate means just to play the notes in the chord. Here's A minor. If I pick it, it becomes an arpeggio. So an arpeggio is just basically a word to say we're picking the chord or the notes in the chord rhythmically, not strumming it. Okay. Now for this one over here, we actually start the A minor without the first finger, and we're looking at the top tab where it says intro times 2. It should sound something like this. Just to break it down, I'm starting on the 5th string, 4th string, skip the 3rd string, play the 2nd string open, and then complete the A minor with the first finger like that. So one more time through. Nice and easy. Now we spoke about voicings. Now, voicing is another terminology for when you play F like that, or F like that, or in this case, those would be 3 different voicings, so 3 different ways to play it. We're looking at a different way to play F. We're looking at a different voicing for F. Voicing means same chord, different way. Now, what's the middle finger here? It starts off open, so you're going to have something that sounds like this. And if I would explain what I'm playing over here, it would start 6th string, 1st fret, 5th string, 3rd fret, skip the 4th string to open 3rd, and then the middle finger comes to fret 2 also on the 3rd. So if we were to put the A minor and F together, we'd have this. And you'd pause and again land. And one more time. We got that. Now when the drums start, the bass guitar gets quite busy, and if you're playing by yourself, you can put a little bit of an extra inside there to copy the bass guitar to give a sort of more cool sound. Listen to this quickly. This is going to be the 2nd row, also A minor, where it says verse times 2. It's going to sound like this. Now that phrase is actually quite an easy phrase. You're starting with the normal 4 notes. You keep your hand as it is, excepting you lose fingers 1 and 3. So you keep middle finger down on the 2nd fret of the 4th string. You pluck it once, you take the finger off, pluck it again, then you hammer on, and you pull off, and then the third finger simply hammers on there. And I'll put this finger here so you can see I wasn't picking those last notes. And to prove that, I'm going to zoom in on left and right hands so you can see how cool this A minor really works. Watch the picking hand there. And if you want to pick that last note, I don't have an issue with that as well. So you got a bit of choice there. Okay, one more time through without the pick. And it's quite a quick speed, but it's quite an easy one as well. Then you finished off on the fret 3, right? So you finished off over there, that's the end of the phrase. So you've done, and you've ended up there. This 3 actually forms part of that F chord. I kept sitting at a bad angle, sorry about that note. But you can see the finger 3 hasn't moved. One more time from A minor. Into the F. And after you've done that F, you pluck the 4th and 5th string simultaneously. So I'm sitting at quite a bad angle of here to try and get my fingers nice and clear, so it's not very natural. You play through that twice while the drums are playing along with our backtrack to give you a sort of insight to how the song should sound. Obviously the song's quite a long one. We're abbreviating it to teach you all the individual components, all the individual parts, and the techniques, of course. Now, when it sings, and if you want these kind of dreams, it's Californication. That's really, really easy. It's normal C, which I'm sure you're familiar with, normal G, normal F this time, not the weird one, normal F, and D minor. And it's going to sound like this. Just remember to go half time for the D minor. And then on the strumming side for this over here, you can be sort of straight down the line and just drive it nice and strong. C, G, F, D minor, something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, D, 2, 3, 4, F, 2, 3, 4, D minor. You can do that, or if you want to get a bit more fancy, because as the song picks up tempo, John Frusciante does strum more busier. So it's not a set in stone pattern, but it's more of a concept rhythm, if you want to call it that. So later you can do something like this. For example, and it's all going to sound good. So one more time, nice and easy. Just remember the D minor goes to half time, and after that you're back to that part again. So you repeat yourself for verse number 2. Now I'm going to play through one more time with the same audio track that's attached to this particular study so you can see it. And this time I'm going to focus more on the fretting hand so you can see the techniques. I'm going to try and get a good angle, hopefully not fall off my chair and not drop a note. And let's do this. Are you ready? 4 clicks. Like I said, I ended it on A minor. Now, as soon as I get a video of you playing exactly what I've played, that I can see the techniques are really cool, that you're happy with them. If you've got any questions with picking something or how does the hammer on and pull off work, please, you've got my WhatsApp number. You're more than welcome to contact me. And I'm going to do one more take, and then this is sort of the angle that I'd like you to set your video up as well. So I want to see your picking hand, and I want to see your fretting hand, so that I can see your techniques and hear what you're doing. So just play it one last time through so you can see this is how your video should come back to me. And the hammer on pull off. You got the picture for that. You'll notice I intentionally did a slightly different rhythm pattern for the C. I want you to make it your own. Don't feel sort of fixed or tied up with a specific rhythm. For that C, G, F, D minor, John changes it as the song develops. And to write down every single rhythm, that's a lot of writing to remember. Okay, so looking forward to seeing your video. Then I'll prepare a second part for you as well. I've also got the solo as well. It's a very, very nice melodic solo, but that will be for another video another time. Have an awesome week and enjoy.